Right, I'm back with a new video. Destiny's a little dead at the moment. Not really gonna go down the Telesto rabbit hole again. It's still giving us weird messages and things like that. So I thought I would switch to a game I have just started to get into that everyone is talking about as something that should definitely be in a lot of Game of the Year lists. Could be a crazy sleeper upset to win. I doubt it over Elden Ring and God of War, but it is extremely good, extremely addicting. I wrote about how it is the best value in gaming this year because this thing is $5 on Steam and it is free with Xbox Game Pass now. If it comes to other consoles, I imagine it'll be $5 as well. This was not a game that would have caught my attention, would it not? Was it not for everyone just nonstop talking about it all the time online? I am not really like a big indie game person or roguelike person or, all these different elements that this game kind of employs. It is like super retro styled. Interestingly, the sprites for this game were designed by Bungie's Chris Barrett's way back in the day that he uploaded as part of an asset pack that were ended up being used for this game, which is pretty cool. The game is interesting in that you start with one of these different characters that has their own starting weapon and their own special bonuses, gaining more damage per level, gaining a permanent projectile, gaining area effects bonuses, things like that. You unlock these over time, you pay gold for them, and you can just try out kind of different styles of gameplay. As you kill things and earn money, you will upgrade your power-ups in here, which will just kind of make your character stronger at baseline, so it will help you get a little bit further kind of each time, unless you just dramatically screw up, and then you can respec at any time. I'm saving up for, I probably could just spend this for the moment and then respec if I need to, because you can just refund power-ups at any time and then go back through them again. One thing you'll notice is I am not like Mr. Pro strategy in this game because I essentially just started playing in earnest like 36 hours ago. So if you see me playing and I have a bad build or I die really early, that's just me being bad, but I'm just kind of trying to demo this for people and you can kind of make your own judgment about if you want to play it and what you want to do with it. It is very fun, very addicting, and you will constantly be just saying that you want to do one more round because you can do a little bit better next time. I picked the guy that starts with 2 knives, and he gets a bonus projectile to everything. I hate the knives at the beginning because you really, they only fire in the direction that you are facing. So you have to do this little, kite thing, which I am not the best at. I've upgraded my area of effect pickup radius, which I like. Alright, so this is a bird that flies around you and bombs things, which is generally pretty good. I have not really figured out how to make great use of the bird yet. If there's some way to target it better than I'm doing, I am all ears, but it's not really one of my favorite weapons, but that also may just involve me being bad. If it hits a cluster of enemies, it's very good, but it's a little better when there's more things on the screen, which is not really going to be the case right at the start here. I think if you step on, this is like the 3rd level, and I think if you step on those things, it springs some sort of trap on you, so I have to remember to not do that. Runs are usually anywhere from 10 to 20 minutes. If you get really far, they could be 30 minutes. I think the timer maxes at 30 minutes, something like that. Alright, so you can upgrade your existing weapons, so this will take, there are 8 levels of these, and they'll just slowly upgrade to be more and more and more powerful. You get 6 weapons in total, so you will start combining these into different kind of super weapons later in the game. That's only something I have just recently started to learn how to do. I am not fully versed in how exactly to combine all of the weapons. I think it's when you max out certain categories of things, they will, and then you defeat a boss, it will drop a combination weapon, but pro Vampire Survivors players can tell me if that's the case or not. It's not if you get hit once you die, you have a certain amount of health and armor and things to prevent yourself from dying just in one hit, and especially the more you upgrade, that it becomes true. So for this guy, I'm going to keep upgrading my knife. I ended up with my best run I've ever done is I had this guy, and he had a crazily fully upgraded knife that was just mowing its way through everything. So I'm going to try and get back up there again to make this a decent run, but this is also a very hard, this is a harder level than I've played in the past, and I have not gotten super far in this yet at all. Alright, so I'm going to probably do the axe. The axe is very good, and he's going to get 2 axes that start at baseline here. You'll see like the different patterns, so like the axe gets thrown above you, and will shoot out and do some high damage to enemies that are above you. And the arrows on the screen are the locations of like special relics that you can kind of navigate your way through the map to find. They will give you like permanent bonuses when you find them on each map. But I am not really going to focus on that right now. I'm just going to focus on killing things and trying to stay alive rather than tons of exploration or anything. So I have 4 of my weapons chosen already. I have the axe, the cross, the bird, and the knife. And at this point, I've upgraded myself to have at least some level of health regeneration. So if I get hit, if I don't get hit for a while, I will start generating health by myself. Okay, so now I do like Rune Tracer, and this is a place with a lot of walls. So this is like a little bouncy projectile thing, and I will get 2 to start at baseline of those. So they will start kind of mowing their way. You can't aim it, it just kind of fires, but I will start hopefully upgrading that and getting a good amount of upgrades into that so it does some more work for me. I really am missing kind of something that's area of effect prevention, either the Bible or garlic. I'm hoping, I gotta say my last spot for one of those, I think, because those are really going to help me kind of push back and ward off enemies. When you see a glowing enemy like this, that means it's a boss. I can just drill it with knives and my crosshair. These will drop either treasure chests or super gems, which will give you a lot of XP. This will give you, oh, this is a super one. If 3 things shoot out of this, you're going to get a lot of coins, which is what you buy upgrades with in the starting screen, and then it will get you a bunch of upgrades for stuff you already have. So this is giving me 3 upgrades, 2 axe upgrades, and a cross upgrade. So those are now going to be dramatically better for me. So this is why you want to definitely try and kill any bosses you see. That gets a lot harder the more enemies are on the screen, so it's like not exactly cakewalk. You could also see that you can upgrade kind of general things, so it will increase projectile speed by 10%, so that will affect my knives. But I said I wanted garlic. I know garlic is not like the pro thing, and Bibles are better than garlic, but you got to take what I'm offered here, so I'm going to stick with garlic for now. Garlic has gotten me pretty far in the past, and like at baseline, I know I am not going to be min-maxing terribly well here, considering I'm just starting out and I'm just trying to kind of show everybody the basics here. I hate these red skeletons, guys, because they reassemble, like, you kill them and they reassemble, like, right on top of you, which is deeply annoying. So as you see, like, your weapons will be killing things that, like, where you're not even near them, essentially. Alright, I'm going to keep upgrading my knife. And, like, so then you'll circle back around and be like, oh, there's, like, 50 million gems on the floor that I have not gotten. So there's a map, and this will show you, like, okay, there's all these upgrades up here. There's upgrades down here if you go. So, like, you can use that to kind of chart a course to some more significant upgrades over time. Now I have a wizard starting to shoot projectiles at me, and, like, you can see how this just kind of gets ramped up and up and up. I will hopefully get to a point where you will see some just absolute craziness, like, mobbing me on the screen. Alright, so I probably should upgrade my base damage at some point, but for now I am going to keep upgrading Rune Tracer. Again, if you see me doing anything explicitly wrong, I am more than open to suggestions. Just be nice about it, please. I would like to know how to play this more efficiently, but I have not watched any, like, tutorials or guides or anything. But as you can see, I'm starting to clear pretty solidly. I'm pretty happy with that. I'm going to do the Attract Orb, which will suck in these things from even further away. It's a nice little addition here. It helps you get upgrades faster, so you don't have to get too close to enemies. I could do speed, but I'm going to just keep upgrading my knife as much as possible. One of the combined weapons I got earlier on this guy was it just never stops shooting your knife. So you have like 6 knives that cut through like 5 enemies a piece, just like rapid fire like a machine gun. It was great for clearing a path through loads and loads of enemies. But I'm liking this build already so far. So I think this is doing okay for me right now, even if I'm... Alright, I'm going to start upgrading garlic. Garlic will put, like, it poisons enemies and pushes them back so they won't get too close to you. You kind of want some of that because you're going to just get mobbed and mobbed and mobbed. Okay, those things like won't insta-kill me, but they will hurt, so I'm trying to avoid them. Chicken over here is going to heal you if you need that. Okay, we're getting there. Getting all the knife upgrades. And then I will, ideally, like in a run, you're going to run out of upgrades eventually. Like in my one run where I did like extremely well, you will max all of your weapons and get like a combo weapon or two. And then you will just start getting upgrades like bonus health, or once you get to like the ultimate kind of just survive with a mob of bosses on the screen, you will just start earning like bonus coins as these upgrades as opposed to anything else. So, all right, I'm going to keep upgrading my cross, get more projectiles for that. There's a boss over here I can see. He's kind of hiding from me, so I'm going to try and drill him with my knives if I can get an angle on him. But I'm starting to get tougher enemies that are not dying as quickly. All right, so I got his treasure chest. This is like a more standard treasure chest, which is just going to give me one upgrade and a little bit of stuff here. So I'm going to get another knife upgrade. I've got to be getting close to max for my knives, I think. So this also, that gave me another projectile, and it increases the base damage. There is a way... How do you... I can't remember how to check what level things are. Oh, I think it's just this. So I think there's one more level of my knife, and then all of these are lagging behind. So like my bird is at level 1, which is not great. But I will max the knife and then start working on some other stuff, but the knife is really chopping things up now, which I love. And probably should move and see if I can get some like bonus upgrades. Alright. I like Rune Tracer, so I'm going to keep upgrading Rune Tracer first. I just don't really... I'm not like great at using the bird, so I don't really care about upgrading that right away. Whereas Rune Tracer in this bouncy little castle, because it bounces off walls and stuff, that seems pretty good. I've had a lot of fun with the lightning ring, which just randomly strikes things with lightning, which is pretty fun. Although once the screen just gets like so filled with enemies, like it's a little... It's random, so you want a little bit more control over what you're killing. Alright, it's going to keep upping garlic, because I have seen how important it is to have AoE protection as time goes on here. Already starting to see more and more enemies starting to mob me here. These little pitchfork guys have a good amount of health, I can see. My axes are not very upgraded. My crosses are pretty upgraded. Rune Tracer is pretty upgraded. But I don't know. Things are starting to feel a little hefty here. So I need to... oops, he got me. Need to keep working. I probably need some base damage upgrades at some point soon. And I think this is my last... So this is this the upgrade for... Is this how you combine weapons? Because I think that it evolves garlic, and I've gotten that combination before with the heart. I think that's like the recipe, like that's part of the recipe thing. Again, I'm still learning, so I don't know how all the mechanics work, but I believe that's like kind of part of it. And these guys are really starting to freak me out a little bit. You always feel like you're like on the verge of death, but like never quite. Alright, this is a boss. Maybe he'll give me upgraded weapon if I can kill him. The crosses will attack, I think, the closest enemy to you. Alright, I'm going to start increasing my base damage. Get that rolling. Alright, so he just gave me a power XP gem. So the red gems would give you like a bazillion times more XP than normal. So, but I'd rather have a treasure chest because treasure chests come with upgrades. As you can see, garlic is just sort of like pushing things back and auto-killing some weaker stuff. You can make it so powerful where you just sort of stand there and things just can't hit you. But I really like garlic. The Bibles essentially do the same thing. They're probably better once you max them out. And then you can have both Bibles and garlic if you want. Bible is literally a Bible like orbiting you, which is hilarious. But yeah, these are all like vampire, you know, killing weapon things. Projectile speed. This is part of upgrading the knives, so I will invest in that maybe. I do need to get to the final upgrade of my knives, but alright, these are starting to get a little strong and a little intense for me, which I don't love. I'm going to try and mow my way through here. These wizards I can kill, but... Whew, getting scary. Getting scary. My garlic just auto-kills those projectiles, so that's another bonus of the AoE things. But, alright, I'm going to try and cut my way through here. So, like, you can see the advantage of the knives. It just, like, cuts a path through where you want to go, which is pretty convenient. Alright, gonna keep upgrading garlic. So maybe it's once you max, like, 2 elements of a recipe. That's how you get a combo weapon. Everyone will tell me in the comments after this, I'm sure. But, alright, so I'm doing pretty good here. I'm cutting through all these guys. No one is too strong. Looking for another boss. I think that's a boss. That little fairy thing. Uh-oh, I'm starting to get hit. Not great. Area of effects. Alright, I'm gonna do health recovery. I've got these little gremlin things. Alright, I'm gonna try and shoot this boss with my knives. Come on. Come on. Come on. There we go. That's a treasure chest. Very nice. As you can see, we're already at 10 minutes. That's usually kind of baseline unless you like dramatically screw up. This is another base damage upgrade. Alright. So that is going to help everything to a certain extent. And as you can see, garlic is starting to just like insta-kill things, and then my other things are killing enemies further out. I think this is the final knife upgrade, I'm pretty sure. So maybe I can do a super upgrade soon? I don't know. But yeah, now you can just really see the knives starting to like rip through everything. They're really kind of awful at the start. I really don't like knives at the beginning, but they can evolve into some pretty crazy shenanigans. Alright, so things are thinning out a little bit, except for up there. Let me try and clear the... Oh, I hate these friggin' spiral guys. They have so much health. Usually, anyway. They reappear later with even more health, so I really don't like them. And the fairies, you can't really even dodge. Okay, so none of these are weapon things, so I'm going to just keep upgrading health regen. And then, like, you can stand around a little bit just to farm enemies, like you can mow through with the knives, for instance, but yeah, these are not dying that quickly, so I'm starting to take a good bit of damage, which is where the health regen comes in, so I'm not just, like, constantly suffering. Garlic is not pushing these away fast enough anymore, which is not ideal. The rune tracer things are doing pretty good. They're bouncing around, killing a lot of things. Alright, I am slowly making my way down here to get whatever that relic is. And, oh, okay, that's a boss. Ah! These freaking snake things. Okay, please kill this boss. Thank you, thank you. Come on, you can't have that much health. Come on. Come on. There we go. Alright, let's upgrade garlic. Find some treasure. This is a basic one. Oh, it's the super knives! Okay, so I did manage to find a full upgrade for weapon combos. Evolve knife, requires bracer. Okay, so that's like how I got that. And now they are just machine gun knives, which are hilarious. I don't know if you can only get one evolved weapon per run, or if you can get like a ton of evolved weapons. I've only ever had one per thing, I think. But machine gun knives, very helpful. Really like those. Okay. I know I should start upgrading the bird more, but alright, fine. I'll upgrade the bird more. Now he's doing more projectiles. And really racking up the XP now. Do kind of want bigger pickup range because I am clearly missing a lot of things. So like if I want to go down, I can just point down now and I just will be mowing through everything with these machine gun knives. Oh, that's a boss. It's like a skeleton boss guy. Okay. Come on. There we go. Alright, so upgrading the bird more. Normal treasure chest. I don't know what the furthest I've gotten in this is. Alright, we are really leaning into bird upgrades now. So I don't... I think it's just killing enemies that are in a wide circle around me. I'm pretty sure that's what's happening with the bird. Which is cool, but... Alright, upgrade the baser more. I will do that. Because that will help my knives. My knives are my main kind of damage dealer right now. Knives and garlic. But it's really nice to be able to just carve a path in whatever direction you're facing. I'm going to keep doing that. So much speed, so much DPS with these knives. Alright. Yeah, so like at a certain point you can just sort of like stand here and just like, I'm just going to cut through these guys who just keep coming. Eventually they might start surrounding you, which is bad, but okay, I'll just do more max health because that will be nice at a certain point. Jeez. Killing lots of these at a time now, but you can see how crowded things are getting, and this is where the ability to just sort of cleave through in the direction you're facing is nice, and without that it is very hard to do. I'm going to increase my pickup range even more. So like, I want to go this way. Now I just cut through everything. Now I want to go back this way and fight this boss. Come on. Come on. Where'd he go? I think I knockbacked him somewhere. I don't know where he is. Area of attacks by 10%. I think this will affect the garlic, but... okay, well, let's just see how that works with garlic. Uh-oh, nope, I triggered a trap. That's on me. Alright, things are getting a little crowded, but I still have the power to cut through things at the moment. Do a base damage increase. Sometimes this just like gives you a bazillion upgrades. I don't know if it's hitting a certain point or what's going on, but alright, I'm almost done upping the bird. I think the bird is almost maxed. So this is a good run. I really like this double projectile guy because everything you pick gets another projectile at baseline, which is like very, very helpful. Alright, I think we're at max bird. Was there one more? Okay, I think there's one more bird upgrade. Uh-oh, and these little exclamation point things come to kill you. But at this point I am rolling in terms of damage, which is nice. Alright, keep upgrading the cross. That's a good thing to clear out enemies near you in addition to garlic. Okay. Those exclamation point things can just like instant nuke you essentially or do like a ton of damage to you. Ah! So you don't want to hang around too long on those. I think I've gotten a little further than this on this map, but I'm not sure. I still am trying to make my way down here. Alright, this is final bird upgrade. Now the bird is doing a lot of work for me. Okay. I am going to try and get this relic, considering I'm this strong at this point, but I have no real context of how far down that is. Okay, there's a lot of things chasing me, so my super bird is, I can see my super bird going to work now, which is nice. Okay, let's calm down. You can kill these snake things with enough damage. Ow, but apparently I do not have enough damage. These wizards. Okay, this is... What is this going to cost me? Discarding something? Or just a bonus? Okay. Why would I discard that? Is that bad? I have no idea. Alright. If you kill like higher tier enemies, they can give you green ones, which are more XP. As you can see, these guys are starting to be a little bit beefier, so I'm not just like insta-killing them. Here's a boss that will hopefully give me a treasure chest. Or he gives me a red XP thing instead. Which is not as cool. Alright, stupid wizards. Yeah, so these projectiles are just getting nuked by garlic, which is nice. If you don't have something like that on you, it's a little bit of a problem because it's hard to dodge both enemies and a metric ton of projectiles. So you do really want something like that. But as you can see, I did not get the Bibles. Something's now freezing me. Oh, I think that's a boss. Come on, come on. Uh-oh. Ow, 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 ow. Okay. Things have more health now. My time may be running short. If I can't insta-cleave my way through enemies, I might be starting to die. I freaking hate these spiral guys. They're so strong. Ow, ow, ow. Like, I do have good health regen at this point, but man, these guys are beefy. Eee. I died. Okay, well, the spiral guys are my nemesis, but I did earn, I unlocked ebony wings. I think that is a super recipe or something. I think that's, I guess maybe you max these out and then that's how you upgrade them. And then I earned some money where I think, so now what I can do is, like, if I want to refund power-ups, I will just put in the ones I like. Boop. And then I want the one more projectile one on all of them. And then some health recovery. Maybe don't need all of that. Luck gives you more options. Like as you, maybe I'll do this. I haven't done this yet. Oh, the next one is really high. Okay, so, and now I'm maxed out. And of course, I immediately want to start another one and see if I can do any better. But that is Vampire Survivors. It is very addicting. It is very cheap. And I think you will probably like it. So let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know. You can correct my strategies and give me some advice if you want as well, considering I am just starting out here, but having a lot of fun. And boy, this is a big time suck. But anyway, thanks for watching, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.